Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you don't already know me, my name is JotoJ. This is my new channel where I talk all about collecting Pokemon. Now, I've been collecting Pokemon since about 1999. Admittedly, I took many years away from the hobby, but I've got back into it over the last year or so. I actually sold my collection of Pokemon cards about 2 years ago, and for the past year now I've been trying to rebuild my collection from scratch. So I've already picked up a lot of things before I even started this channel. Started focusing mainly on my Wizards of the Coast era stuff, which is the era which I collected. Now over the past few weeks I've been trying to fill some of the gaps in my collection, so I want to show you guys what I've received in the post over the past few days. I did already record a version of this video where I showed you opening all of my parcels, but to be honest it got quite long and boring and there was a lot of editing involved, so I've decided just to show you the contents of the parcels rather than actually me opening the parcels themselves. You can see there's a nice little stack there, things that I've picked up over the last few days. I don't want to show you everything and give the game away. There's a couple of nice things in here. I might save these till last. There's a real mix in here of Holos and some non-Holos, but really, for the most part, this is vintage Pokemon. This is my era. This is. So let's kick things off with some pickups from the Neo Genesis set. Now this was a set which I absolutely loved back in the day. I was so excited to collect this when it came out. I bought the Japanese version when that came out because we couldn't get the English stuff at the time. It just wasn't around. So a lot of us, me and a lot of my friends, we bought the Japanese versions first, and then when the English stuff came out we started buying that, and I had a few nice cards from that. I used to have a Typhlosion 17 first edition, which I sadly no longer have. These days I'm just collecting the unlimited editions. Here is a non-holo rare which I needed to fill the gap in my collection. This is Murkrow. Also I'd like to say shout out to Portlandia Collectibles. Check them out on Instagram. I bought this off them, off their eBay store. So there's the Murkrow. And then there's some Holos. So there's a Jumpluff, the most exciting of cards. Togetic. Beautiful Kensugamori out there. In fact, all of these Neo Genesis cards, the ones I've picked up, I think they're all Kensugamori. Here is Pichu. I was so excited to get this card when it first came out. Glad to have it in such a really nice clean condition. And the biggest, most exciting card of the lot, for Alligator, number 4. Neo Genesis was a big set. There was 2 versions of each of the starters and their evolutions. This isn't a perfect example of this card. I wouldn't say it was near mint. It's described as near mint by the seller. It's definitely got some light play in it. So it's a really nice example. It'll definitely do for a binder collection. And moving on to Neo Revelation, I have a non-holo Raikou and Starmie. Nothing massively exciting there. Moving on to Neo Destiny now. There's still quite a few cards I need to get from this set. I'm excited to fill some gaps. Dark Haunter. That's not an easy one to find. It's only an uncommon, but honestly I've had a tough time finding one of these. Light Wigglytuff, look at the art on that, that's amazing with a Caterpie there. I love the cards where you see multiple Pokemon. Reminds me of the Southern Island set where you had different Pokemon on each card. Multiple Pokemon on each card. Darkwolava. The dark and the light Pokemon in the uncommons seem to be quite hard to find compared to the regular Pokemon, I've noticed. Trainer card, Energy Stadium. Holo Dark Donphan. very nice clean condition. And the big one, Shining Steelix. This is the first of the Shining I've managed to get my hands on. Got this off a guy on Instagram called the Pokeplug UK. Go and check him out. He has a lot of really good high quality cards and he's really good at describing them, sending photos and videos. Really helpful guy. There's a little tiny dent in this card here, which the guy told me about before I bought it. I'm so pleased to have this card and add it to my binder collection. And now moving on to some Wizards of the Coast era promos. I've been looking for this one for a while. I used to have a full set of 53 back in the day, 53 I think it is, plus Ancient New. But I sold them all, which I regret. Anyway, so here is number 53, Suicune. What do you say, Suicune? I always call him Suicune. I got that from a seller in Canada. U2 number 12. Now this guy who illustrated this card, Christopher Rush, he's perhaps best known for doing art for Magic the Gathering. And then the gold W stamped Misty Psyduck. I can't believe I didn't already have one of these. They used to be really common back in the day. It took me a while to find a nice clean one. Now we have some cards from EX Legend Maker. I'm trying to get a full run of these. I don't know why it's not a set I collected back in the day, but I just love some of the art on these cards. And the reverse holos, I haven't got any here, but if you've ever seen the reverse holos from this set, they're just stunning. So there is Aerodactyl. Kabutops. And Golem. These are all in really nice clean condition. And then from the Platinum era, have Venusaur from Supreme Victors. And then some Arceus cards from the Platinum Arceus set. That's the regular holo Charizard. There is a more common shattered holo version around, which came in a blister pack. So I had a stack of them at one point, but I sold them a few years ago. That's the regular holo. Probopass. Not one of the most desirable cards. Honestly, these are really cheap at the moment. I'd encourage anybody to go out and have a look for the Platinum era cards because they're only going to go up in value. It wasn't exactly a highlight of the TCG back in 2009. And now on to the really exciting stuff. I'm so grateful to be able to acquire these. This is the Bandai CardDass set from 1997. These are from Japan. You got these in vending machines. We have Wigglytuff, Ninetales, Persian, Dugtrio, Diglett, and this one's absolutely stunning, Mew. This is one of the Prism cards, one of the similar to a holo. Not an easy one to find. And it's not in perfect condition. There's a little grease stain there. Looks like somebody's had a greasy finger. Pick that up. I'm so pleased to add this to my collection though. Really tough one to find. Apart from that fingerprint, it's in stunning condition. So there we have it guys, some really nice cards that I've picked up to add to my collection over the past week or so. Looking forward to doing another one of these videos. I'll see you in episode 4 of my Poke Pickup series. Take care.